Remember when I said I wouldn't make a video on Revenants unless they came out with a buff or a change in any way? Well, 5 days after that video, they have finally rebuffed Revenants. A couple changes I thought I'd go over before jumping into pretty much a quality of life polls, and they are all passing, by the way. I've never seen so much goddamn green. But yes, we have done it. It was all us. It was our video. We have fucking broken revs. Alright, I doubt that they even watched our video, but either way, I'm glad Revenant's got a change. Will this bring life back to the cave? I don't know. I am going to go into it. Initial batch of changes listed in the aforementioned news posts intended to target players that were making much more gold per hour than most. And like I said in my other video, the reason why they got fucking nerfed was people were complaining about the 6 mil plus GP an hour. Also it goes into, whilst we achieved that, meaning the GP per hour was lowered, we believe that after analyzing the new post-change data, we didn't quite hit the mark. In fact, we overstepped it a little with the reductions, and so in this week's update we're making a few minor changes following our recent data analyst. Meaning, they realized they fucked up and they changed it. So good to you, Jagex. That's really, really cool. I'm guessing a lot of the community outspoke about how they loved Revenants, and now they're trying to make it a more active spot. They've never really gone back and hot patched something as quick as this in the wild. Right, they do it for PvP updates and new bosses, but when the wildy bosses came out and those, you know, they never changed anything. So I'm a little surprised, even though I did call it, that they would eventually rebuff Revenants, but this is a little fast. So first, it comes out with a couple nerfs. The Revenant statuettes are no longer protected on death, even if they're in your 3 protected item slots. So if you get a statuette, you will lose it upon death. Teleport the fuck out when you get one. They say, whilst the statuettes are quite rare, the change will replicate the behavior that was in the place when they were added to replace previous drops, further increasing the risk, which doesn't make sense, because if you do get one, they want everybody to just go after you. That's why they drop their name in the chat when they get an item, to make it more risky. Also, they made the magic of Revenant's attack more players to once. Up to 10 players stood in the same tile as the main target will be tempted with the magic attack. So that's kind of cool. A lot of people don't bring their bracelets, so they're all going to get slapped. It says, when the caves are saturated with players, we often notice that many players do not wear a bracelet. So pretty much they just made bracelets a common ass drop. I'm going to link my boy Chunk's video down below. He goes out into the cave for about an hour. Spoilers, he made about 1.8 mil, minus the emblem, alright, minus the emblem, because he did get a 500k statuette, and it looks better, it looks a lot better. 2 mil, just going out there for an hour. I'm not sure if that's going to bring life into it, but if you want to see the drops a little closer, yes, Chunk did make a video, which is amazing. And then the part that actually brings life into the cave, other than them dropping a shit ton of bracelets, is the chance of rolling on the normal loot table has been slightly increased. So, remember when I told you guys I was killing dragons a lot and I kept getting coins? Well, now it's been slightly increased, so that shouldn't happen, because they decreased it and then minused the quantity of drops. So now they're increasing the normal loot table once again. I don't think I'm gonna do a 10-hour on this though. I don't even know if it's gonna be packed. So before we go into the polls, which are the little slice of life updates that they are polling, which are kind of nice to know, tell me down below, if you went to Revenants, how are they looking like? Are they good? Are they still dead? Because I want to take my boys out on Sunday and I want to go PKing at Revenants with the boys on stream, and I gotta know. Tell me if they're alive or dead. So let's jump right into some polling. Now, before I jump into the polls, there is a bunch of updates that I did miss that hit up RuneScape as soon as the Revenants update hit. They have some new Deadman mode, permanent death playthroughs going on, some quality of life improvements to the Deadman mode beta, and also quality of life improvements all around that I'm not going to go through, but tell me in my next video that's kind of like this, would you like me to go through every update that hit RuneScape? Because I kind of want to talk about that Revenant buff before we jump into some of these cool quality of life polling ideas. But there's a ton of changes that hit it. I'll link the page down below so you guys can go look through it. RuneScape's working their ass off. But let's look at some of these polls. First, I just gotta ask, look at all this green. You will never see this much green in any PvP polling, ever. It's quality life update though? Fuck yeah, they jumping right on this. So a lot of it is just stuff that'll help while you're doing the game. Should the blast furnace bar stock interface be replaced with a new chat box menu introduced with the make all improvements? Because they did add all that to skilling, so skilling is very, very chill now. A lot less clicking when you're making bars and dueling rings and shit like that. But should they add that to the blast furnace bar stock menu? I don't know. Sure, fuck it, why not? If it helps people skill, I really couldn't give a shit. See, I'm a PvPer. I don't care about the skilling updates. Look at that. Oh god, I'm gonna get some hate on this video. Should it be possible to claim more than one royal seed pot? Please! Voting yes on that, definitely. I want them to also be able to stock up on looting bags, because royal seed pods I lose all the time dying in the wild, but looting bags are the main reason I go out into the wild just to get one so I can farm other wildy bosses. I asked this would be a cool update if like 1 in 5 kills from the revenants you got a looting bag. They would just be like a special revenant thing, you know, only for revenants so people can jump back out and get a looting bag right away. Okay, so next one. Should the Karumja Gloves 4 be changed to the teleport location to Duradel and the gem mine? That'd be cool. I don't have those, but that'd be pretty sick if you can teleport right to the gem mine. Should a remove all option be added to baskets and sacks of fruit and vegetables? I'm not even sure why that's being polled. Why would that matter? Sure, if a remove all option is added to the baskets and sacks, it should be possible to empty them into your remaining inventory spaces. That'd be cool, I guess. Fuck it. The only way I could see that helping is people who use strawberries for Jad. They could just shift click on it and get a strawberry. That'd be pretty sick. Should the various enchantment jewelry tabs be changed so their left click is use instead of break? Yep. That'd be great. Should it be possible for tool leprechauns to accept all types of compost in noted form? Seriously, why not? I love these. I don't know why they're pulling some of these, to be honest. And they don't pull like a Revenant buff for nerf, but they pull this shit. It's okay. Should we update the achievement diary interface so it's easier to track your progress? Yeah, I mean, well, why not? What the fuck? When the Skull Scepter is equipped, should it be possible to check the remaining number of charges it has? Who the fuck's voting no? Who are you? Who is voting no to this? Dear fucking God, that whatever the percentage of people voting no to this shit, they should add that to like how much we don't need. So now instead of 75% passing, we should just need like 68% just to counteract these fucks. So dumb. The question 10 is dumb too. Should a right-click unlock hint option be added to music tracks? Why the fuck not? Really, why not? If you can do it, do it. Should there be an option to disable the warning given when diving without any diving gear? Yep. Should it be possible to add a single bank filler to your bank rather than filling it entirely? I didn't even know we couldn't do that. I thought we could do that. Should the delay on moving after casting Bloom with a Blessed Sickle be removed? Yes. That helps my Iron Man a ton. This one is actually the closest to not being passed. Should we reduce the randomness of how the streams within Tears of Guthix change? I guess people don't want that to be changed. To be honest, I think it's fine as is, but I don't know who's complaining about not getting enough points. That's a whiny bitch move. Should the alch value of the imbued heart be increased, making it less likely? I'm sure that one of the J-mods accidentally alched their heart and they fucking were like, we need to add this. Should the stats tab be changed slightly so that the box containing your total level is aligned with the rest of your skill level boxes? If it looks good. Should an initial game tick delay be added when closing a door in Castle Wars? Sure, I guess a lot of people didn't want that, but I mean, you know, the door mechanics are kind of fucked in this game, so if that's a thing. Should the spinning wheel interface be replaced with the new chat box menu introducing with the make all improvements? Yes, okay. And those are all the polling questions for the quality of life updates that may or may not come into the game. Looks like they may, and to be honest, I don't know why some of these are asked. I feel like they're asked so we feel more in control of the game, so they know we're gonna vote yes, but they just want us to feel like we made the move, you know? So I don't know, sure, fuck it, quality of life things. There are a lot of quality of life updates actually going into the game already, though, that I missed, and I want to know, do you guys want me to talk over all of the updates that happen when I make a video like this, or just kind of go through the new polling questions, and then when fucking PvP or Revenant update hits, I just talk about that? I don't make these videos to kind of hit 10 minutes. I make these videos so that I have something to do during my off time on editing, because I don't want my YouTube to dry up. So I will not put a mid-roll ad or anything here, because I know I'm going over 10 minutes, but I'm not going to just shorten myself out for no reason. No mid-roll ad. I had a good time talking over these videos, and I will bring the Rune Pure back. I have half the video for that already. Pure PKing tonight on stream, some deep wildy breeding or whatever if we can. Hopefully don't get too ripped, because I have been meaning to update or upload more videos for you guys who actually watch my PKing and PvP vid. Also, new Iron Man video is out. It's at 7K views. It deserves 10, boys. It's a beautiful video. Thanks for those who've already seen it. Feel free to go check it out. Sorry for rambling, but hopefully you enjoyed. Go test out those revenants. Tell me if they're dead or alive. And like always, I will see you in the next episode.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a